I was diagnosed with a liver disease and was given a year and a half to live in 2000. Still around.
My pain from scoliosis, I'm at 50 degrees now, which is not a good curve for someone with scoliosis.
I have stenosis all over my spine and arthritis, osteoarthritis most places.
Fibromyalgia is a complicated illness, and I've tried a great many different techniques.
In 2007, I broke my shoulder, and in 2009, I broke my neck.
I was having tooth pain for about 3 years. I had bone grafts. I had implants.
So I came here because I had lower back pain. I've had that for a couple of years. It's diagnosed as ruptured and herniated discs down in my lower back.
My pain from my back has been, on a scale of 1 to 10, between an 8 and a 10 for well over a year, and probably 20 years it's always been there.
My hip, I have an arthritic hip, and probably pain levels, if I walk a lot, it gets up into the 8s.
The pain has stopped me from doing all activities, cannot pick up my grandchildren, could not do any of my exercising, bicycling, walking, anything I did, I could not do. Shopping, food shopping, cooking, can't stand in front of a stove for any long amount of time. It was a miserable, miserable existence, and I had to find a way out of it.
Pretty much the neck and the shoulder pain are constant. They really don't ever go away.
It was before my mom died that the pain started. It was after my mom died that it intensified.
I was getting very depressed, and I got some information about tapping from a friend of mine, and thought I'd give it a try.
I've been taking pain medications for several years prior to 2 hip replacements.
I lived on antibiotics. I had pain every day.
You know, I tried all kinds of different things, steroid injections, you know, meds, Advil, acupuncture.
You know, I've been on pain medication for a few years, and that gets old, and it doesn't really do the job that well.
Pain levels were off the charts, and I really didn't want to live.
Amazingly enough, I don't even know how to say it, but when I was done with the tapping, my neck pain usually is somewhere between a 7 and a 10. It was gone.
And now, after my trip up to the stage, it's smooth. There's no crackling or anything.
Right at this particular moment, my pain levels are almost negligible.
When I was sitting on stage, my pain was at an 8. When I got off stage, my pain was at a 1.
Now I would say my back today is probably between a 4 and a 5. The only time I've been between a 4 and a 5 is when I was stuck in bed for 2 weeks with pneumonia, and I never moved. And then of course I felt great because gravity wasn't a part of my life.
There's nothing. You know, I might have a couple of tight muscles, but it's not pain, it's just sore muscles because I'm in that lousy shape or something, or, you know, been sitting for quite a while, as opposed to, you know, the pain could be shooting pain or cause me to gasp or that sort of thing. At this point, nothing. And notably, when I got up this morning here, climbed out of bed, and I usually move my neck and work it around until it limbers up, and it was limber when I woke up.
Now it's down, probably, I'm actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm pretty much pain-free at the moment.
It's really been quite an experience, what I never thought I'd be experiencing.
There's nothing like being in an audience of 100 other people, going and watching the people on stage, going through, bearing their souls and going through what they're doing, and then making friendships and having that love and support around you for 3 days. It's part of the whole healing process. I think it really brought it home. He's kind, he's compassionate, he knows what he's doing, he's intuitive, he can draw things out of you that you would never have wanted to admit.
He's very intuitive, he's very perceptive, very compassionate.
He went in a very intuitive way exactly where I realized I needed him to go. I couldn't have told him I needed to go there, but he somehow was able to figure out what I needed and take me there and get me out of a very painful situation.
Nick's unbelievable. He's so intuitive and he just gets right to the point. There's no nonsense. He gets to it and he reads your mind and knows what you want to do, what you have to do, and how to get there. And we were discussing that today, a few of us, at just how incredible he is at doing this.
I'm a very big believer in angels, and I feel like Nick is one of those angels that God put in front of me, who really does have wings, who said, I can help you, and I'm willing to help you. I will help you, and I'm not going to send you off still hurting. I'm going to make sure that while you're here, I'm going to be able to fix for you whatever it is that is bothering you, and he did. And it's very touching to me. He is someone I will never ever forget.
Working with Nick was particularly good because it was very focused on what I was dealing with, and at the time I was dealing with quite a lot, but he handles the situation in a very calm, confident manner.
He makes you feel so at ease. You never feel silly or stupid. You're never uncomfortable being on stage or holding a microphone, and he makes it such a comfortable experience, and it could be a very uncomfortable one. I thought it would be for me, and I have no problem whatsoever standing in front of a camera right now, something I would never do, but I feel so good about it that here I am, I'm doing it because I want other people who felt like me to do the same thing.
It's something you'll just never forget, because it's almost, it's like you were privileged to see not just a healing or a miracle, but dozens. And that in itself is a blessing.
Well, I'm very pleased. I mean, it was my wife's idea to come here.
I feel like I want to go out on the streets and scream it. Like I know something that I want everyone else to know. I kind of feel fabulous.